This light pollution actually is meddling with our biological clock. Our civilization is sleep deprived. In Vedic system, in Sanskrit literature, the night is called Triyama. We are surviving because we have something called biological clock.
Light pollution is directly proportional to quality of sleep.
Quality of life, quality of your existence,
Wow.
quality of your achievement.
Hi, welcome to KC Talks. In this series of episodes on civilizational challenges with Dr. Sahadev Swami, we are today discussing a very important and unheard pollution, which is light pollution. I have personally not heard of it, and I have not even experienced it. Maybe I would have come across, but I have not realized that there is something called as light pollution. So let us go deep diving into light pollution. Namaste, Swamiji.
Hare Krishna. Yes.
Hare Krishna. Swamiji, I have never heard of light pollution. Maybe I have genuinely experienced one pollution by light. I did not understand it as a pollution. It is beyond my perception, and I think it is the most least heard pollutions of all the pollutions that we hear of today. So, can you please show some light on light pollution?
Thank you, Krishna Chaitanya. Yes, when you talk of pollution, first thing comes across is air pollution. Delhi is like that, Mumbai is like that.
And air because there is something called air quality index.
Yes,
and there is
AQI.
Measurement standards, so we understand air pollution.
First thing is, then we talk of course, water pollution.
Yes.
We talk of soil pollution.
Yes.
You can think of any other pollution? There are different kinds of pollutions anyway. So I think among all the different pollutions, the least heard of or least discussed is light pollution.
Definitely yes.
But I would say that this is among all kinds of pollutions, this I would say is a very, very important area to discuss and to take precaution, take safeguard against.
Okay.
So, light pollution is, now what is light pollution? For example, light pollution refers to lighting up our nights.
Okay.
Lighting up the nights.
That's the main thing.
By nature's arrangement, daylight is provided.
Yeah.
And nights are dark. Moonlight is there.
Yes.
That's a nature's arrangement.
That's a milder
if you
light.
agree, God's arrangement.
God's arrangement.
It's just like you have your work time. You need full lights. While sleeping, many people in bedroom keep a night bulb.
Yes.
So nature or God has kept a night bulb at night. What is that?
Which is moon.
Moon.
Yes.
So you can do without disturbing your sleep, you can do you have to walk to somewhere, you can do something.
Yes.
So there is night lighting is there.
But milder version of day.
Very mild, very soothing, very non-disturbing. And there is daytime. You've got to do your chores, you take care of your life, so there is full lights.
Yes.
That is the arrangement.
Yes.
What we have done is, progress means scientific, we have to outfox nature, right?
Yes.
We have to become smarter. We have to circumvent the arrangements made by nature or God.
At least that's the modern progress means. That's what modern progress means.
Yes. Trying to be smarter than God,
You can say so, Swamiji. Yeah. Trying to win over the nature by human arrangements.
Yeah. Bypass the established arrangement.
Yes. Agreed.
That is called try to be over smart.
Agreed.
You see, traditionally, there was, before the onset of electricity, people lighted up their homes with lamps or whatever. And cities were lighted also. Like London, they used to one person used to go around lighting up the lamps, with a stick. There was a flame on the stick and there was a light. Cities was lighted also.
Okay.
And everywhere else, when the sun is set, and there is not much to do because time. So life was regulated. That is a very important aspect. We'll come to that. Today's world, if you see NASA pictures or any satellite pictures of the planet, it's available on internet.
Yes.
Whole world is lighted up.
Yes, night images are completely lighted up.
Continents are lighted up, except you have plateaus, mountainous areas or Siberian, wilderness, and North Korea. You see, South and North Korea is dark because it's not developed,
Yes.
So North Korea, vast stretches are dark,
Yes.
So we have lighted up the planet.
Yes.
Now, if you want to discuss the impact of this light pollution, you have to see the macro level and micro level. On the globe, on the larger scheme of things, and in your personal lives.
Yes.
So which one you want to discuss first?
Now, what comes to my mind is, if you speak of air pollution, impact on lungs comes the first. If you speak of water pollution, all the organs, sustainability of the body, the maximum that the blood is water, the body is water. Where is this light fitting into a human body is something which I have not understood yet.
First thing I should correct, air, in my collection of 5,000 pages of notes on air pollution impacts all aspects of your life. Right from intelligence and the kids to your bone density to everything. It's a huge impact of air pollution. So it's not just lungs.
It's not just lungs. So then this gives me an information that I need to do a next podcast with you on air pollution.
Yeah, basically air is prana, life. So
prana, yeah.
Now, light pollution is actually, I would say, equally important, if not more. I'll come to that. See, what happens is we are surviving because we have something called biological clock.
Yes, biological clock.
It's called circadian rhythm or something, right?
Yes, it is called as that.
Now, whole body functions because body knows it has when to do what.
Yeah.
This light pollution actually is meddling with our biological clock.
Okay.
It's completely disturbing this pattern.
Okay.
And I tell you, a lot of our physical and mental problems, they will crop up when you mess up this thing,
This biological clock.
Biological clock. This has a very destructive impact on our
physical and mental body.
Mental health completely. So this, for example, body, as soon as the sun is set and our entire biological clock is synced with sun,
Okay.
Now the sunset, sunrise, these is in nature. In nature, of course, now light pollution is disturbing, the birds, beasts and everybody else. Because their cycles, their thing, they expect, darkness. And you see, as soon as the sun rises, the nature awakens, diurnal animals and
plants awaken.
Everybody, and the birds are up chirping and everything.
Yes.
As soon as the sun is set, the birds are flying home and the birds become silent and the nocturnal animals, they are out,
Yes.
The exact, they follow the exact pattern is followed.
Biological cycle is more followed among animals.
Yeah. And humanity did follow also.
Yes.
Now what has happened is the whole thing has become topsy-turvy.
Okay.
Topsy-turvy in terms of the body does not know whether it's night time or daytime.
Because you're living in...
Yeah, because you are in a living lighted up, artificially lighted up atmosphere, and you've got screens.
Yeah.
Traditionally, what has happened is, as soon as the sun is set, everything lighting was very mild. So body knows it's night time. Now I got to produce melatonin, serotonin, all those sleep hormones.
Sleep hormones, yeah.
And it's time to take rest.
Hmm.
Then there was not much to do anyway.
Yes.
And you can't do anyway.
Yes.
And there was, the outside you can't go because there is wildlife. Threat of wildlife is there. The roads are not lighted up. So there was a possibility of winding down. Today it's we are on call 24/7 into 365.
Yes.
There is no winding down. So today we have lost that mechanism. Humanity is actually sleep deprived.
Yes.
That is, I tell you, the importance of sleep. Everything is based on sleep.
Yes.
That's when the body takes care of, rejuvenates. That's where the brain stores and files all the information. Everything is about sleep,
Yes.
Once you sleep, all your organs, it's just like in this, let's say your office here, the cleaning will become once we move out. The office shuts down.
Yes.
Closes down in the evening. That's when the maintenance staff will come in.
Yeah.
But if your office is 24/7 working, the maintenance staff have no place, time, no opportunity to take care of maintenance part.
Agreed.
Your lifts in your office there, you got to shut down. Then lifts can be maintained.
When an artificial arrangement made by man needs certain gap for the maintenance, then I can relate that when God has given a system and you do not follow a biological clock, then there is no time for the maintenance.
So night time there are arrangements, gallbladder opens at this time, intestines have their time at night.
Yes.
Liver cleans itself at particular between 2 and 3. There is a time assigned for all these organs.
Yes.
And that's a delicate biological clock, your circadian rhythms.
Yes.
So light pollution, what it has done is, this has actually tricked the body. Body does not know when is day, when is night.
Yes.
So I feel that all the majority of the health problems today, both physical and mental, are due to our sleep deprivation.
Agreed.
And that is due to the presence of screens,
exposure to light
and exposure to screen time, to the screens, And let me tell you, Ayurveda is very clear that the sleep before 12 o'clock, midnight, counts twice.
Oh.
And sleep after 12 counts half. That means if you have slept between 9 and 12, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m., you have actually slept 3 hours, but the impact will be 6 hours.
The rejuvenation, the impact on rejuvenation on the body.
And if you have slept between 12 to 6, though technically you have covered 6 hours of sleep.
Swamiji, I'll bring you...
So that counts 3 hours. Yeah.
No, very interesting point you said, 9 to 12 sleep. I'm telling you an information. A decade back, when I was driving back from my office at around 9, the traffic was very less. Now I see at 11 p.m. still there is traffic on the road.
Yes.
Actually, Indians probably, because in the West people have this concept of going to the office by 8 a.m. But Indians, they have increased their evening schedules more.
City never sleeps. That's the
Their
slogan.
cities, there's few cities don't sleep, like Mumbai don't sleeps.
No city sleeps
No, today no city sleeps. So we are actually moving our clock. And leave of cities, I recently have gone to a very simple place called Raichur, where there I was speaking to some youth. They all sleep at 1-2 o'clock.
Yeah, that's normal.
After seeing a movie, after seeing a OTT on a OTT platform, some web series, or after playing some games on the phone. So technically nobody is sleeping other than a very few farmers or few very rural people. 9 to 12 that sleep, I don't think in a city majority of the people sleep at before 12.
I give you a challenge, okay? The challenge is for 30 days challenge.
Okay.
Take your early dinner. The idea is early dinner. Stomach, when you sleep, the stomach should sleep also. Your belly has to sleep also. Late night dinner, midnight biryanis and late night dinners, what happened? 10 o'clock, then what will you sleep? Stomach is grinding whole night. That's not restful sleep.
Yeah.
So my
Makes
challenge
sense.
is for 30 days, take early dinner.
Now this early dinner means when?
Ideally, between 6 and 7.
Oh.
Ideally. If you 5:30, it's great. All our ISKCON centers, last meal is at 5.
Oh, before sunset.
That's very good time.
Was this process natural for every
Earlier,
human beings?
before industrial revolution, artificial lighting, people ate early because then night there's so much is happening. You don't know what kind of insects or what kind of people, when light was there, they were eating.
Oh, that was their last meal then.
Your 50% health issues will resolve if you eat timely. People are talking of what to eat. What to eat is equally important
To when to eat.
when to eat.
Great. Very
That's
good.
equally important.
Very,
when
very
to
interesting
eat.
point. Yes.
We are only concerned what, how much to sleep. Nobody talks when to sleep. People say 7 hours you need, 8 hours you need. You can manage with proper timing 5 hours also. Point is question of when is very essential, and that's where light pollution comes into picture.
Oh, now I understood.
So
okay.
the thing is, my challenge would be 30 days. You take early dinner. So your body has time to process it. Then what you do is switch off all your electronics by 7 p.m. Just do that. As soon as the sun is set, first thing early dinner,
Yes.
second thing switching off your electronics and televisions,
Yes.
your screens.
Yes.
Just 30 days, the world is not going to come down crashing.
No.
You can
Very,
see.
very, very good challenge. We'll do
Second
that.
thing.
Hmm.
Third thing, lower the lightings in your house.
Okay.
Do some light up some corner. I have seen, in like Western countries, and they keep very soft lighting. Indians tube light have some very basic lighting,
Mild lightings.
very mild lighting.
Okay.
You see, that is the one thing. You will by 9:30 you will start feeling sleepy.
Okay.
You see, why they said early to bed, early to rise makes one
Healthy, wealthy, and wise.
healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's
Yes.
all you need. 3 things.
Yeah. This actually, the whole point now, and I understand, is this proverb defines light pollution.
How you become wealthy? People, those who wake up, those who honor the sunrise,
So
wealth
true.
comes to them.
So true.
Lakshmi comes to them.
Hmm.
And those who are not spreading their legs and lying down when such important personality is coming, these are all sciences. We can
Yeah.
get into details. You become wealthy.
Hmm.
Whatever you do, if you wake up in Brahm Muhurta, you'll have success in life.
Agreed.
So, this is such an important thing. that your health, your mental health, your alertness, all your body functions. Why we are falling sick? Because our bodily functions are messed up, and now we further mess them up without trying to cure the fundamental issue.
Yes.
We suppress by medication.
Yes.
So because your sleep is not restful, you are having blood pressure.
Agreed.
Now, without addressing the fundamental cause, you are actually taking care of it symptomatically.
Yes.
By popping in daily one pill.
You're not resolving it from the root.
No, you're just symptomatically treating it.
Yes.
Taking care of the symptoms. So light pollution, what happens is it can resolve. You just see there is a serious problem and you feel like it's worth sleep over it. By morning you will have a solution,
Yes.
And lot of suicides and anger issues and murders and crimes, and because people have actually, our civilization is sleep deprived.
Definitely.
And lot of issues of society issue. You see, anger, people are doing things. If you have a restful sleep, you would not have irritation in life.
Yeah. Agreed.
So we have to be careful. We have to honor night. We are not meant to be working. You see, in Vedic system, in Sanskrit literature, the night is called Triyama.
Triyama.
Do you know what is Triyama? No, Yama means? Yama means?
Yama means 3 hours?
Yes.
Yes.
So, night is not called 4 Yama, not 12 hours. It's called 3 Yama.
3 Yama, 9 hours.
And the first Yama of night naturally is after sunset. Let's say your sunset is 6 p.m.
Yeah.
So, 6 to 9 is first Yama.
Okay.
So, your night is next to Yama only.
Yeah. Yes.
So, that is where your night, 6 o'clock sun is setting, means your night actually ends at 3 a.m. For example, in our movement, you go to Siberia, you go to Rio de Janeiro, anywhere, Mangala Aarti is at 4:30 a.m. So we have to wake up by 3:30,
Yeah, so you wake up early.
Yeah.
After the third Yama finishes.
Yes.
Or probably if even sun sets by 7 also. Maybe I have experienced it in Delhi.
Yeah.
Sun sets at 7:40.
Yes.
So it is 3 Yama. You only have 9 hours. And we are actually technically wasting almost 2.5 Yamas in this modern civilization.
Yes.
So all you are left with this.
Yes.
Swamiji, I also have one important point. This proverb that you said, early to bed and early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy, wise. This is a Western proverb, or it is a translation of some Indian thing?
This actually is a Western proverb.
That means a Western...
But this perfectly syncs with our own wisdom.
Our own wisdom. So it means Westerners were following this.
Yeah, pre-industrial life was all about early rising,
Yes. But what happened, I'll tell you a small insight. Today, in IT industry or any kind of a developed, so-called sectors, we are trying to ape West in all their bad things. But I've seen in US that, it's an early office. You need to be at the office at 8.
Yeah.
In order to be at office at 8, you technically have to wake up at 5,
Yes.
have your gym, walk. So Indians are really very bad risers today, according to me.
Nothing in our city, nothing open before 11.
Yes.
Everything, people just come by 11,
So to cut short, Swamiji, now can I say light pollution is directly proportional to quality of sleep.
Quality of life, quality of your existence.
Wow.
Quality of your achievements.
Beautiful.
And your entire life, every aspect of your life is affected by how restful you have slept.
Agreed.
People are walking faster now.
Yes.
The average speed of pedestrian is calculated. Every decade, people are walking faster. And people are actually, when I came 33 years here, 9 o'clock was like, oh, this is a main street here, main thoroughfare. Everything is like shut, Today at 12 or 2 or 4 o'clock, it's not safe to cross the street.
Yeah.
Human society, we are increasing the speed. That time, 90, when I came here, 1990, people were eating 2 or 4 chapatis. It's not that today they are eating 400 chapatis. No. They are still eating 2 or 4, but the speed has increased. The working hours, the stress. So our civilization is just...
No, definitely this civilization has given so many problems. When it comes to stress, we can see that from an adolescent kid to a 65 years retired man, life is in a constant stress. And beautiful point that you said is also, we are not diagnosing the problem from the root. Because we are not having quality sleep, we get some lifestyle disorder, we try to cure it using a chemical pill. So very beautiful, Swamiji. It really...
These 3 things, early light, night, reduce after sunset, reduce your lights, go for early rest, and have early dinner. And 4th thing, switch off your screens after sunset. Let's say latest by 7. If somebody can do these 4 things.
And having milder lights in the home.
Yeah.
Post 7.
That 4 things that change the entire outlook of life. And I tell you, there is so much research. All your children, grades will improve if they can go to bed early. Their behavioral patterns, their issues, ADHD, so many things we are talking today. So much will be resolved if you can send them to bed early. Great. And that can only happen if you are early. Your household culture is like that.
Yeah. The culture in the whole family should change.
So it has to change. And then this civilization's quality of life, mental health, everything will be addressed by these 4 things,
Great, Swamiji. You've given really nice solutions also to this problem. Where when I started the podcast, I did not even knew that there were so many problems related to light pollution. But today I can figure out that everything from a family harmony to the stress to the quality of life, lifestyle diseases. Great, Swamiji. So we'll keep doing more podcasts because you are somebody who is giving us very unique solutions and figuring out a real problem which is surrounding us. Thank you so much, Swamiji. Hare Krishna.